Wanted to make sure everything was okay with you, ask you what you were doing here.
What do you mean? Ask me what I'm doing here.
What's that?
What are the choices? Is this multiple choice?
No, it's just one choice. Just curious what you're doing parked here.
Yeah, what are the choice experiences in that?
An excuse as to why you'd be parked on private property?
This is private property?
Indeed, sir, it is.
Who owns it?
Lowe's, the company.
Yeah, I didn't really see any sign that said it was private.
It is a parking lot for a...
No, it's private. It's a parking lot?
Yes, indeed. Do you have your ID with you, sir?
Can I see yours?
No, you cannot. But you will need to give me yours.
Okay.
This driver parked his beat-up car in a Lowe's parking lot in Carbondale, Illinois at 1 a.m., knowing it might draw attention, but he wasn't breaking any laws. According to Illinois law, a person may not be stopped or detained solely on the basis of a suspicion that the person is present in a public place during hours of darkness. Officer Brandon Burris approached, flashlight blazing, demanding the driver's ID and questioning why he was there. The driver flipped the script, asking for Burris's ID first, pointing out his name tag wasn't enough. Burris's arrogance shone through as he insisted on compliance, but the driver stood firm, knowing he didn't have to hand over anything without a lawful reason.
Can I see yours?
Because I'm a police officer in a uniform, so it's clear to you who I am and what I am. It has my name right here on my vest.
Okay, what's your name? Oh, you're kind of shining a light on me.
Yeah, I know.
Need some light. Put some light on.
Carbondale 310. Did you get a return on the 28th? So I need your ID or your driver's license, please.
Let's exchange some ID.
Okay.
Where's your ID?
You try running that one. Excuse me?
Where's your ID?
It's right here. B. Burris.
Burris?
Yep, that's my name tag for the Carbondale Police Department. You're in Carbondale, Illinois.
Yeah, Carbondale. Burris. Okay, so I think I've seen Burris names before.
Okay.
Like B-U-R-R-I-S?
That is correct.
All right, yeah.
I don't know why you don't want to hand me your ID.
No, let's exchange.
Okay. Well, you're still not doing it though. You just keep saying let's exchange, and I've provided you my information, so now I need you to do the same for me.
What's your partner's name?
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to answer any more of your questions if you're not going to cooperate with me.
Oh, no,
so why don't you show me some respect, and I'll show you the same. If you could hand me your ID.
What's your partner's name? Show me some respect. Let's find out who everybody is.
Okay. I'd be happy to do that if you're willing to cooperate with me.
Yeah.
Why don't you show some good faith to me and hand me your ID like I asked?
Do you recall what I told you?
I don't know. I've been speaking a lot of gibberish here since I got out with you.
I think you might be drinking some energy drink or something. You are rushing this conversation.
I'm not. I've got all night. I'm just trying to make sure I know who I'm talking to. That's always what helps me. So.
Yeah, you're Burris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the owner of my car.
Okay.
But what's the partner's name? I thought I saw somebody else here.
Sir, are you gonna get your ID?
Well, what's everybody's name?
Okay. Why don't you step out for me?
Yeah. I'll do that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I got a couple of blankets on here.
I see that. Yeah, it's cold tonight.
I mean, it's not easy to see the blankets when we keep flashing that light in my eye.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Well, you got enough cameras, huh?
Yeah.
So you got a YouTube channel, is that right?
Yeah, it's to record my drives.
Cool. Where are you coming from?
Well, just driving. Yeah, you can see I got text too.
I see that.
What time is it?
It is a little after 1 in the morning.
Okay. We got Burris so far. Okay, got my shoes up here. I'm gonna toss the shoe down here. Got another shoe up here.
Slip-ons.
Yeah, there. See, my feet are kind of large, so this actually I cut them for comfort there. They're not
Still nothing on that one either.
Slip-ons.
To who? Travis?
Yeah. We got Burris. Oh, I want to get this. It's a baggie.
What you got in there?
My car key. Alright.
Oop, you locked your light out over there.
Something fell?
Yeah, your light that you stuck on the side of your car there.
Did it fall all the way? Okay.
Not quite.
What's the matter with this thing? You can turn on, can't you? Yeah, the cold weather tends to
I see that, yeah.
mess with my cameras.
Yeah. So what's your name?
Yeah, I got Bruce, my last name. Oh yeah, and Night, as in Night Ton. Man, what did we do with these cameras?
I don't know, you might want to check on your batteries maybe or something.
And then we got
The Daily Roamer of YouTube.
Yeah, you guys like to
Have to
point
check you
out
out.
that I should be able to see your name tags, but I can't. Especially when you got your light shining in my face like that.
It's not on your face, it's on your chest right there.
No, there's.
Hey,
it
what's
may
your
not-
what's
it-
your name?
It may not be directly.
What's your name?
I'm trying to see his name.
What's your name, sir?
Can you want to tell me or?
This is
Officer
Officer LaDove. There you go. Now you know
LaDove.
all of us. Now how about you tell me your name like I've asked you?
L-A-D-O-V-E. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last name is Hines.
Hines. What's your first name?
Oh, all right. All right, Burris. What's your first name?
Brandon.
Brandon Burris. Okay.
Rupert
And
and,
then-
Jerry. What's your first name?
Rupert LaDove. I want to get the first
Yep.
names and last names correct.
Yep. What's your
Rupert
first name?
LaDove, and then it's Jerry Knighton.
What's your first name?
Yes, Travis.
Travis.
So now we got the.
Where are
know
you
each
from,
other.
Travis?
I'm just a traveler.
You're just a traveler?
Yes,
What
sir.
brought you to Carbondale?
Who brought me to Carbondale?
No, I said what brought you to Carbondale?
You got
just
quite
traveling
a
through.
tactic with your light. I don't understand why it has to be in my face.
It's not. It's right here on
I mean,
your chest.
You see what I look like, but you still have to continue to see what I look like. You can't show me any respect. I find this disrespectful.
Okay.
You're talking about respect, and
It's not
this-
in your face, Travis. It's right here on your
this,
chest.
This car is all beat up too. Wow. Like it got like a rolled or something. Or
How long have you been in town?
Just a couple days. I don't know. I'm
days.
new to the area. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
I see
area
that, yeah.
Well, so I mean, I'll admit
Are you
that. Just
are
a
you
traveler.
just traveling through just for your YouTube channel,
I'm
or
not, I'm not sticking around.
you know
here.
people here in Carbondale, or
I
why
can't-
did you choose this area to
Why
park?
did I come? I don't know. Why do you live here? Or what do you like about?
I live here because I grew up here and I work here.
Are you stuck here? I mean, you just
No, I choose to be here.
Just a place you decided to stick around.
Where are you
How
from,
about-
Travis?
How about everybody? You guys.
What's that?
How long have you been working at Carbondale?
Where are you from, Travis?
How long have you been working?
Your registration's out of Wisconsin. Is that where you're from?
How long have you been working here?
Quite a while.
Quite a while. Okay. 'Cause, I mean, that's a pretty easy question to answer. I mean, how long have you been working on the forest?
Quite a while.
Quite a while. That's pretty generic.
Are you all right?
Well, I think that your answers are pretty lame. I mean, they don't really
Okay.
give much information about yourself. And
That's
what
correct.
you're
Yeah.
doing here.
It's for
So-
good reason. I don't give personal information.
Were you
to
called?
people.
Oh, okay. All right. You're kind of pleading the fifth, kind of not.
No, as a police officer, I don't have to plead the fifth. I'm here because
Well,
I was conducting a business check on this establishment.
Business? Okay.
Saw your car parked illegally in the parking lot, and
In
I
the
came
parking
to
lot.
investigate as to what you're doing here because it could either potentially be a suspect in a
many-
burglary or a theft. I don't know.
How many
It's my
cars-
job to be inquisitive about that at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You can ask
so-
questions. Yeah, 1 o'clock's the perfect time to be asking. I'm gonna get some water here. You can't really see very well. There's a little water bottle. Get a little dry mouth.
Yeah. Well, are you nervous?
So how many parking spaces are
Do I
in
make
this
you
parking
nervous,
lot?
Travis?
You're calling this a parking lot? That's interesting.
It's a thoroughfare for the parking lot to Lowe's here. This is where delivery trucks and things like that would park, not vehicles just out
Oh, you
hanging out.
think I'm illegally parked?
That's correct.
Am I too close to a parking or too close to a fire hydrant?
As Burris grew flustered, the driver kept probing, calmly asking his partner's name and why they were so tense. Under the First Amendment, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, which includes the driver's right to refuse ID unless they had probable cause. He wasn't trespassing. Lowe's lots aren't fenced off with no trespassing signs, and he wasn't a suspect. Burris tried to flex, saying it's private property, but the driver schooled him. Parking lots open to the public don't automatically make him a criminal. Burris's bluster faded as the driver stayed cool and informed.
Travis, hey.
You're calling
I know that you're doing this for your YouTube channel, and that's fine. That's cool. I don't
No, you're
care.
doing it. I'm sure you guys are recording
I
too,
think
right?
if you're gonna go this route, though, you probably want to make sure that you're asking legitimate questions.
Yeah, I'm asking how many spaces.
So now that we've established that you're not here doing anything other than just trying to make it on YouTube, I think we can go ahead and end this interaction because it's obvious that
yeah, I mean,
you're not really a concern for me. So.
I'm curious about Carbondale. I'm not a concern to you, you say?
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm curious about Carbondale. Is it
college town?
Seems like you guys are a little tense. Like maybe you get some problems around here.
It has its issues, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of noticing little issues here and there as I've looked around. Well, just, I mean, I see that there is a little homeless activity.
Yeah, we do have a homeless population.
I got a couple of these hats from that park over there. Mm-hmm. So I know that this farmland is private property.
It is.
We're on a public.
How do you know that?
Because I researched a little bit.
Okay.
Man, you are very offensive with your light.
It's on your chest,
every time I try to make
right here on your chest.
It's on your chest, bro.
It's pointed right there, bud.
Well, every time I try to make eye contact, I'm getting blinded. So I'm going off my senses.
Sure.
But so just.
I
know this is private property.
Yep.
No. I go by my senses.
I understand. It's okay.
My eye is.
I'm just curious, bro. How do you purchase all these cool cameras?
Well, you guys have bought them for me, really. With your aggressive behavior, it kind of.
So
people
cops
want
are
to
like
watch that.
mean to you, and then you like sue them and shit?
Yeah, I've been arrested just over my ID.
Well, we're not.
So why wouldn't you want to just? I mean, I don't get it. Like,
what?
When you got arrested, what happened with that?
They're over ID.
Yeah.
You don't understand the ID thing? Is that it?
No, I don't. I mean,
okay.
It depends on what state too. Illinois has different laws.
It's simple. I think it's simple. I mean, when I ask you for your ID in exchange, you say no, I don't have to give you my ID.
That's correct.
And I'm like, what's protecting you from not having to give me your ID?
because that's why we wear a uniform with our name on it.
Okay. Well, there's a little step back you could take. Maybe police policy, your department policy.
Yeah.
But where do they get that from? Where do they derive that rights from? All right. There's
The
a little
right
something.
to what?
The right to not have to surrender your documents. All right.
Because
Comes
this is
to the
my document. This identifies me as a public servant for the city of Carbondale, which is where you are.
Yep. Okay.
There's a difference between requesting ID
and
from an officer and them having the right to not show you that, and us having the right to tell you to show us your ID and you having to do that by lawful order.
Okay. What? Okay.
That's the difference.
But what protects us from having to surrender our documents and papers? No, I have constitutional rights. You have your motivations. You're representing the city, and you want to.
It's not even that. It's like we have a job to do, and we're just trying to do a good job at it. You know.
Yeah, you want to make the complainer happy. There's no complainer with this. You're like anticipating a possible complaints by being proactive. Possibly they could have complained. The farmer, I know it's private property. They could have complained about something.
Yeah.
I see they got a hunting shack across the other side of the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, but I'm sure that's on their property because this green field is supposed to be an organization that allows us to walk. Now, I took the trail. I walked a big circle in the forest on that trail. And
really?
I checked that out.
Is there like a homeless encampments out that way?
No, I didn't notice any camps.
There's all throughout
there
town.
There is a little trash, and I found these hats at that with the trash. I sometimes dig through homeless stuff because I've seen a lot of it. I've seen old camps, just abandoned camps, shelters.
You're pretty interesting, dude.
Well, I've traveled quite a bit.
Since when? Like how long? For how long?
Over 10 years.
Really?
It'll be 11 in January. So.
Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Oh, I'm older.
I'm 33.
33. Okay, I'm 48.
Oh, okay.
So.
So what'd you do before traveling, if you don't mind me asking?
Just been a bum. I'm a bum now, and bum before. Just not really got a fix on any kind of career path. I mean, so
I mean, if you enjoy what you're doing, that's fine.
Yeah, and you guys kind of pay for my travels. You're the bigger jumps in my view.
Well, you ain't gonna get it from us because we're not gonna be bad cops.
that's fine. You know, that's not a.
Hopefully, that doesn't disappoint you.
The statistics have kind of turned out to be like 1 every 25 interactions, or so, 1 over 30.
You get a bunch of
just some
cops.
guys just bulldozing, like your buddy, kind of bulldozing in, like they had too many energy drinks. They didn't have time.
No,
to think
honestly,
through.
what I think, he's been here for a long time. He's our sergeant, and he's seen a lot of things. You know what I mean? And he knows to always be in control of the situation and stuff like that. And
oh yeah, yep.
hopefully you can understand where he's coming from. It's hard to. But
oh yeah, if you just got in a firefight, that's why they let you guys. If you have a real serious interaction, they'll give you a few days off to come down.
Sometimes not even.
Is that busy here?
Well, it can be. I mean,
this place, I see a lot of people walking.
There's a lot of homeless walking around.
Just regular people too.
That's the universities here.
Yeah,
The cops doubled down, with Burris suggesting the driver was drunk or nervous. Classic deflection from their shaky ground. Illinois law states, no person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, meaning the driver didn't have to answer their fishing questions about his travels or YouTube gig. He hit back, asking how long they'd worked there and why they chose Carbondale. Simple stuff they dodged with vague, quite a while answers. Their frustration mounted as the driver rambled about his cross-country adventures, proving he wasn't intimidated by their badges or blinding lights.
Here last night, it would have been nice to title my video "Cops Harass Me on Christmas," but
we're not trying to harass you, man.
That's a timing issue. I mean,
so do you have like buddies that travel with you, or you bought your solo?
No, I'm solo. Okay. Yeah, I keep to myself. I talk on the internet a lot,
right?
Because people will type in the chat. When I post a video, people will comment.
Yeah.
On a live stream or just comments afterward.
Do you watch like other people's podcasts or anything?
Oh, are you familiar with the First Amendment auditors? You ever hear of that?
I think so.
Because there's a little movement, a small movement with.
Well, they challenge the police
on YouTube. Yeah, they'll go in and just with the camera in a building or something. Just start recording around, and then some get challenged. Those are the ones that get the most views. Is the challenge.
Oh, really?
Over the camera, when the focus is pretty much you can't record there. Put your camera down type of thing. Then people don't like people get.
I don't even understand why people still throw fits about that, because we all know now, like it's legal. You can record all you want.
Yeah, there's privacy issues. You can record us, the cops. See that cops seem to warm up to the cameras.
Okay, Travis, I was able to get your information and check you, so everything's coming back okay.
I know everything's okay.
Okay, well, I could have just done that. We've been gone. We've been done in 2 minutes and been out of here. But
I told you,
try and stay warm tonight, okay?
I was willing.
All right, let us know if you see anything suspicious around here. All right, have a good night.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that if there's anything that it looks out of the ordinary.
All right, it was cool talking to you, man. Be safe, okay?
Yeah.
By the end, Burris checked the driver's info anyway, probably via his plates, and let him go, proving this was all a power trip, not a legit investigation. The law backs him up. A peace officer may stop any person in a public place for a reasonable period of time when the officer reasonably infers from the circumstances that the person is about to commit or has committed an offense. But they had no reasonable inference here, just curiosity about a guy with cameras. The driver walked away unscathed, blanket still on his lap, chatting about homeless hats and oil pumps while they stood there outsmarted. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Watch the next recommended video click to watch now.